Today, I'm going to raise a very serious matter, and the issue concerns national security, India's space program, and national pride. I'm going to draw focus to the status of space administration in India. Recently, the other day, the customs office at Thiruvananthapuram, they unearthed a gold smuggling racket, and the trail of this racket led to the UAE Consulate in Thiruvananthapuram. One of the principal accused in this case is a woman who was, there can be no denying the fact, who was planted there because she doesn't have the credentials to become the executive secretary of a foreign consulate. She had been ingratiated by a senior IAS officer who was posted in the Chief Minister's Secretariat at Thiruvananthapuram. The customs authorities, they found that gold was being smuggled through diplomatic consignment, and now the NIA and India's different enforcement agencies, they are busy tracking the trail of everybody involved in this gold racket. It is being investigated whether or not the money that was being generated through gold smuggling was being routed through the Hawala and was being used to fund terrorism and other disruptive activities in India. Now, what has also come to light is the fact that the Kerala Chief Minister has taken the initiative of setting up the space park in Thiruvananthapuram, and in January 31st onwards there was a 3-day global conclave, and enterprise, new startups and investors interested in the space program were invited to participate in it. One of the players in this was the UAE Consulate, and also the principal accused person, the executive secretary of the consulate, was hobnobbing with all the bigwigs during this conclave. So the UAE connection is now under probe. And over the last couple of years, many senior distinguished scientists from ISRO, they have been actively engaged with authorities, with the higher-ups in the UAE, involved in UAE's space program, ambitious space program. One of the former ISRO chiefs is said to be an advisor with the UAE Space Administration, the Space Authority. Of course, their website doesn't mention his name among the advisors. That's an entirely different story. But only the other day, the scientific secretary of ISRO, who's supposed to be very close to the ISRO chief, K. Sivan, he has gone on record and he has been quoted by Khaleej Times saying that India will gain from the HOPE mission of UAE, their interplanetary mission to Mars, and its results are going to benefit India. And UAE has also succeeded, it has been successful in going ahead with a manned mission last year. And what have we in India? We have seen the failure of the moon lander recently. We are also seeing how the Gaganyaan project is getting delayed, has got delayed rather. And also over the last couple of years, 5 to 7 years, we have been launching satellites, placing them in the orbit without caring to create the ground facilities to handle the signals and ensuring that the user departments benefit from these satellites. The Desi GPS and its objectives still remain a far cry. And in the process, we have so much of our defense requirements that are being met by foreign service providers, and in the process a lot of information is going abroad, and this is not in national interest at all. Now, coming to brass tacks, ISRO, for that matter, without a legal standing, is a token apex body. And we have built a system where every center, like the Vikram Sarabhai and the all other centers of ISRO, they report to the notional ISRO chief, who actually is the Secretary Department of Space and also head of the Space Commission. There is a leadership deficit, according to what we have investigated over the years. There is a lot of heartburn. Brilliant, distinguished scientists have been sidelined, and those with lesser accomplishments have been allowed to walk over them and rise and climb the ladders of success. This is not a happy augury. At last, one should not forget that a throne is a noble piece of furniture. It's the man behind that counts. So if we don't put premium on brilliance, if we don't put premium on merit, there will always be a drag, there will always be a friction, and there will always be blocks when it comes to march towards progress.